Good morning, everybody. This morning, I want to talk to you about worry. Now, worry looks different for different folks. Some people worry about one thing, but they don't worry about another, and vice versa on somebody else. But one thing that I have noticed and observed is that worry often causes me to get my focus off of the provider and the author of my life, and it makes me focus on a thing um, or a situation, and it almost blinds you to the fact of that you can't even focus on Jesus. It kind of blinds you on that. So all you see is this thing or the situation, and it eats away at you, and you're not putting that energy into focusing on Jesus, right? And so in Luke chapter 12, it says this in verse 25 and 26. Can any of you add a cubit to his height by worrying? If then you are not able to do even a little thing, why worry about the rest? So in some of your translations, it probably even says you can't even add an hour to your life, something similar to that. And it says, if you can't do such a little thing as that, then why worry about the rest? And as we think about that, let me ask you this question: what is your source of worry? What is causing you to worry? What is causing you to get your eyes off of Jesus, and to stop you from looking for Him in the situation? Because he goes on to say, this is the cure. The title of this is the cure for anxiety or worry. And it says this, it says, but seek first the kingdom and these things will be provided for you. But seek first the kingdom and then all these things will be added. So in other words, all the worry, the energy that we're focusing on worry, if we seek Him, right, then all these other things will be added. And I get that we've heard this a lot, but wherever your source of worry is, or whatever causes you to worry, that is that thing that is causing you to stop seeking His kingdom in the midst of it. And then what do? Well, how many of us have been to the point of we're worried about something or whatever, and we get stuck and we're lost, right? And so as I was thinking about that and thinking about getting stuck in worry, and I'll just be honest with you, some of us are worried about the reopening. Is it too soon? What are we doing economy-wise? Is it really going to help? Have they really changed anything? And so we start worrying about that instead of focusing on what we should. And then other people are just are worried about the virus still. But then some of us, we have other things in our lives that are causing us to worry. But what I'm asking you is it causing you to stop searching or seeking the kingdom, seeking His face? We've been talking about that on Sunday mornings, right? Well, if you flip back from Luke 12 to Luke 11, he goes on and he's giving a parable of a friend who comes at midnight asking for bread because he had company and he wasn't prepared. And it says that even though you're his friend, you're like, no, everything's locked up, I don't have anything. But then he goes on to say, but it's the persistence. So the friend continues and says, because of his persistence, he gets up, right? And he goes and he gives him what his friend needed. So because of the persistence, it opens the door, and because they're friends, right? Well, then it says in verse 9, 11:9 says, so I say to you, keep asking and it will be given to you. Keep searching and you will find. Keep knocking and the door will be open to you. Here's the thing. Our worry, if it stops us from seeking the kingdom, then we really need to check ourselves and then go and begin to seek and ask and knock on God's door and be persistent about it. Because some of us have found ourselves worrying about something that we've asked God, and we haven't heard what we wanted to hear, or and so we worry about it, excuse me, and we stop seeking that. Well, in this, in 11, Jesus is giving us a parable, and he's saying, continue to ask, continue to seek, continue to search, don't give up. Keep seeking him, and he will answer those things. And then the worry part we talked about, and then it says, seek ye first the kingdom. Seek first the kingdom, and all things will be given. That's the key. Here's the key today. What can you do to seek him more than you did yesterday? And that I believe is kind of a power core thing that we can do. We seek him in all these things, and then all these things will be added. So let's put away worry, and let's begin to seek. Let's put away worry. Let's begin to really push in towards God and ask him, and he is faithful and just, and he will answer your prayer, and he will answer with that worry. But let's get our eyes focused on where we need to be, and that's his kingdom. So today, as you go out, seek his kingdom, seek his face, and let the worry pass away, so that God is in control of that situation. We can't be, because we can't even add an hour to our life, or a cubit, or an inch to our height. Only God can do miraculous things. Seek him in all that you do. Father God, anoint us for seeking you. We thank you. We love you. We give you all the praise and glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Guys, love you to pieces, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.